Good afternoon, y'all. How's it going? How you feeling out there? It's Livedraw 96. Hot damn. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a 2-hour one and about 4 episodes. That is necessary. If you guys are feeling good, we're gonna jump right into the drawing here. Hop into the plug room if you haven't already. There's no theme today. We're just freestyling it. Do whatever you want. What's up, Shellac Soup? Kassim, Moneymaker Mike, Urban Buddha, Purple Monkey Dishwasher. How you doing, man? Yeah, man. 2 live draws in a week. I owe you guys for last week. This week, Dom Diggs digging things. What's up, Rebel Zomb? Yeah, it's probably gonna come pretty obvious what the I don't know, is it a factor for you guys like not knowing what I'm gonna do? Like not knowing what the digs is gonna be, or does it just not really matter? Like even if I told you, you just it's not really like how important is it for you to not know what's gonna be discussed? Our team says Reddit still doesn't want to give me access to the design subreddit, even though I tried to post. Yeah, that's a sticky ass thing. I wish D-Respect fucking was interested in that sort of shit. I mean, I might try and bring it up to him. He's just gonna go, nerd shit. It's actually a really fascinating thing that's going on on Reddit because you see the way I was describing it to my friend yesterday. It's like imagine in 1920 if people decided that someone got fired from the New York Times and they decided we're not reading this paper anymore. We are literally all going to decide, like, if you don't tell us why this happened and bring this person back, we're going to leave and make this very difficult for you and try and get your chief editor fired. The president of this periodical needs to be like, we want her head, which is what's happening right now. This is a new type of corporation. Like they have to cater to what their user base wants. It's not them just dictating things. Yeah, from a business like media standpoint, it's pretty interesting to observe. Urban Buddha says I'm not a person bothered by spoilers, so knowing what it's going to be won't bother me. What even happened with Reddit? This pretty important uh, employee, probably the most well known employee, Victoria. She does her username is Tutor, and she does all of the AMAs, basically all the high profile AMAs. She like facilitates them, organizes them. She types up all the answers. So whenever you read an AMA, like the Obama one, whoever the fuck, she's typing out the responses. Like she's doing all the typing and like curating of the questions and things like that. Some people think she got fired because there was a disastrous Jesse Jackson AMA, but I mean that's kind of to be expected, considering the user base and considering the fact that there's a lot of. I think he's always been kind of shady. I don't know. Fassine says I'm actually not sure why the R art subreddit is blocked or limited. I mean, I think it's in solidarity. I think the moderators posted this morning about how he wanted to. He said, "Yeah, I'm stepping down as moderator." So I mean, I guess there's another thing. It's not just about Victoria being let off. I think it's also about moderators feeling like Reddit doesn't just treats them like shit by kind of just not. Apparently, like the moderators of AMA just felt like they were floundering around and they didn't have like any sort of guidance afterwards. Like they weren't even warned. It was sort of like these things were just done and they were expected to deal with it. I think that's another issue. So the moderators and admins of subreddits feel like Reddit is just just not appreciating them. I guess it's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff going on in there. Just go on our art, dude. I'm on there right now. Someone was mentioning. No, no, you don't even have to be subscribed to it. I'm on that shit right now. The art subreddit is just fucking toxic, though, man. I don't know. It's like I was saying in the last episode. It's like it's all that kind of shit that I'm not interested in. I know I'm a fucking like elitist right now, but some of it is really awesome. But then it's like a lot of like Zelda drawings and shit. Like, come on, come on. Urban Buddha says I keep hearing about how Reddit is basically on a downward spiral. Yeah, there were a lot of issues. There's an issue recently with them sort of blocking some subreddits and leaving other ones who just like pretty much endorse hate speech and like super racist stuff. Like there's some subreddits that are just like you'd be shocked that they just exist. But I guess their idea, like their thing is like as long as you don't attack anyone personally, I guess they it's like you just talk about whatever the fuck you want. Um, the thing, although there's like plenty on there that I hate, I guess I just stay out of those subreddits. What's going on, Isaac, Mr. Looney? Get in the plug room, guys. Play some music. Yeah, it went down, but it's back up. Yeah, Victoria got fired from AM. She got fired. They're not very clear about why. I think the transparency is an issue. At least people perceive it as an issue. I think she was too beloved, and people just don't want. Yeah, people want an explanation. Urban Buddha says, Dom, I don't want to sound like the only weeaboo in the room, but do you ever watch anime? If so, you should check out Gangsta. Pretty good premise with some interesting characters so far. I used to watch a lot of anime in high school and college. Now I tapered off. Now I just everything I know about I learned to my roommate. I sort of get him to keep me abreast. Um, Gangsta, what is this shit about? The series revolves around two handymen who take on jobs for the mob and the police force no one else can handle. Okay, what what is what else is there? Like, why is this good? Is there? That sounds very ordinary to me, man. I didn't watch Gunslinger Girl. My favorite anime are Cowboy Bebop, um, Berserk, Samurai Champloo, Naruto, up until Shippuden. Um, Gungrave was really good. Hellsing, I really liked it way back, but I don't think I'd be into it now. I think it's campy. Fooly Cooly, Yu Yu Hakusho. Bum, 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 bum. So Gangsta is an anime or just a manga? Oh, Gantz is a really good manga. Mm, 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 mm. It's kind of crazy. This shit I'm drawing right now. It's not super difficult. Like I feel pretty confident about what I'm doing. Like I couldn't have done this when I was in college. Definitely not in high school. But shit was so difficult for me back then. After years of just beating my head against the wall, like something came through. The part they don't tell you. You have to go if you're willing to go through like a decade of being shitty, then you get to be like maybe not shitty. It's the secret, unless you're a James Jean prodigy, but you know you're probably not. I fucking hate that guy. It's too good. I never got into Bleach. I watched like 3 episodes. I watched like 3 episodes, and it just wasn't for me. I don't think. Amazing. She says my friends keep bugging me to watch Clanad. I watched the first 3 episodes and got irritated. Should I keep watching? My friends keep telling me it takes a while for Clanad to get good. The fuck is a Clanad? Wow, you watched Space Dandy? Here's it was kind of goofy and not didn't really go anywhere. I was actually at a press conference in I guess it was a panel at Otakon where Watanabe announced Space Dandy, and I was excited for it back then, and then I never watched it. Key to success equals beating head into wall. Mr. Louis says Dobbs TED Talk would be on how to not be a hack artist that uploads on our art. That's hard. I mean, but my shit with that, man, is it's like I'll say. I mean, even about myself. I mean, all the shit I posted on Instagram with that dog that I painted, it got like way more likes than any like the shit that I really like. That's sort of like weird, but like it says nothing about me, and ultimately, like that's the sort of I don't know. I guess that's the argument. It's like I want your art to say something about you. I want it to be personal instead of about like just like eyeballs or butterflies or whatever the fuck. You know. But I like doing like rendering and sort of I don't know. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? The overlap between hip hop and anime is so funny to me. Like the amount of kids out there who grew up listening to hip hop and love anime equally is just it's hilarious. And I feel like that market hasn't been that's pretty much my market. Anyone who falls into that category is pretty much my people. But that market I feel is kind of kind of floundering around. Like they haven't really been I don't know how to describe it. It's like they haven't been named. They don't really have a place to go, sort of. Bum, 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 bum. Mm. You ain't gotta like. Shell acts anime and hip hop are both completely over the top and surprisingly intelligent art forms. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's that word surprisingly. It's like it just. I don't know. Maybe they're misunderstood. I don't know. Yeah, I would change that word. All right, all right. Says Dom, if you could move somewhere, where would you go? I want to live in a francophone country, so I would want to live in I want to live in France or Belgium, but maybe even Quebec, maybe. Um, Besides that, I mean, I thought about Japan, but I think it's so I don't know. I'd be kind of be sick of not seeing people who look like me. I fucking love Japan though. Tassim says I want to move to Seoul after uni though. You speak Korean? Mr. Looney, my French is okay. I'm not completely fluent at all, man. My comprehension is better than my speaking ability. It's hard though. Okay, I don't really want to do more of these buildings. It's just kind of annoying. I think people get it. I get that it's a city. It's all I care about. Why does this Russian dude always fucking comment? I don't Privyet. I don't know. Moneymaker Mike says freestyle in French. We won't know what you're saying, so it'll be easy. I think Racine speaks French though. Pourquoi tu parles to moi? I don't know. By the way, you guys should post your Twitters. You should be following each other. Like you're forming a community or whatever. Just post your Twitters, chat with each other, go make things. You guys see each other every week. You all like the same shit. All right. Also, there's a brand new episode of Double D's out. After this episode is over, you should go check it out. We talk about Shia LaBeouf and freestyle rap battles. We talk about the new movie Creed coming out. Je suis le gars. You're the station. Yeah, Gorillaz was great, man. How can we talk with Russian man on Twitter? I have no idea, man. Google Translate, dude. Don't be lazy. Okay. Okay. We copy this. We mosey on over to the Flash. This is the true battlefield. This is where all the stuff is going to get made. Digs. All right. Now I start drawing the main attraction here. And the hardest part of digs is drawing this stuff, and it's like every week I have to sit there and ask myself like, how important is this shit to me? Like, I mean, how important is the drawing component? Like, are people even like, is it even important to the viewers? Like, I know it sets me apart from other people who talk about things every week, but shit also takes an extra hour like every time, so it can get kind of rough. To just think about it as like drawing practice. Mr. Looney says, Dom, this scape looks bleak as fuck. Yeah, it kind of is. Shellac says, are you drawing concepts for the next Mad Max or something? Oh, I fucking wished. I'm not a concept artist, man. I dabbled in that years ago. Excuse me. I wanted so badly to be in that, but it's not me. I'm just not that guy. At some point, you gotta acknowledge who you are and who you aren't as an artist. Like, what are you capable of, and what can you not do, basically. Yeah, you gotta know that shit, man. Like I always say it, like I'm never gonna be the guy who spends like 40 hours on a still image. It's just not me, man. I will spend that time on an animation though, so that was a huge turning point for me. Is when it dawned on me, like as long as things are moving or like I can use my voice with it, I can commit to that. But it's just so unfulfilling for me to work on something that long that's just not going to move. It's just going to stay still. Playing Budokai music. The weirdos. You a bunch of weirdos. Everybody's Twitter is insane these days. That's being insane and ultra transparent is in right now. In terms of everything, like comedy, writing, art, it's all going towards transparency. Fassine says the concept art for the War Boys has to be some of the coolest stuff I've seen in a while. I've never seen that actually. Witness me. Is this song directly from Budokai or did a remix? That'll do it for the lamppost. Make it about here. All right. Now, Mr. Looney says, this may be random, but what are everyone's thoughts on restaurant selfies? I don't know what that is. So when you take a picture of yourself with some food or something? Oh, I got a good battle song for you. What's that? Fuku. Healing Vision says, I hate it, but I have friends that love taking selfies everywhere. I hate it too, but you can't fight it. Matthew Portland. Yeah, there's no plug room team. Whatever. Where's this cartoon and cereal song from? What album? Mr. Looney says, I was at work last night and this girl was recording the dinner on her bloody iPad. I wanted to slap the shit out of her. Dude, Looney, I'm going to tell you this now. You think you can stop this shit? This is the beginning of like human interactions, and you not eating dinner with your phone is that's dying. It's almost dead already. Like you cannot fight it. I know it. I know it's sad. But it's like I was eating the other day and I look over to my left and it's like two parents with teenagers, and like the two parents were just sitting there looking at each other, and the teens were all like playing on their phones or just like had their earbuds in. It was like it's done, man. Just accept it. Pro Monkey Dishwasher says, was that Geraldo spewing some garbage about hip hop being the worst thing? Yeah. Yeah, Geraldo's just, I mean, of course they were going to complain. Of course. Good catch, Fasim. Yeah, you have to watch the All Right video. This video is what I've wanted to accompany Kendrick's sound from the beginning. Like this is what he's needed. This video is like it's like the perfect amount of surreal and like surreal, dark, like euphoric type weird shit. It's great, man. Hip hop music videos have been going crazy, man. I mean, for certain people like Earl Sweatshirt OF, hip hop video. Earl Sweatshirt's aesthetic though is like no one's doing shit like that. Like the people he works with, I like it. I like it a lot. Who's this guy rapping right now? He sounds like was he on the song Chopper with Lupe Fiasco? Yeah, he was definitely on Chopper. Gunplay. I like Chopper. All right, we're gonna go to 115. Matthew says, any thoughts on some of the craziness in Gambino's video, like Sweatpants or Telegraph Avenue? I love it. Visually, it's stunning. Charlemagne and Schultz got into a debate about whether or not music videos are dying. I don't think they're dying. I think they just live online now. I think they're still important. Like this All Right video got 3 million views. Like, you think that's not important? Like, people still watch this shit. People still want to have visuals accompany their music. It's not like it used to be, that's for sure. I'm seeing Death Grips next week. Shellac says, I saw Death Grips last week. Dom, you were in for a fucked up treat. Nice. I'm not into the pit though. I'm not into moshing or any of that shit. Were you in the pit, like moshing and shit? I guarantee there's gonna be five, like at least let's say three people after this live draw. They're gonna be like, I missed it. I missed it. I can't believe I missed it. To remind you guys, I post all this shit on my Facebook. I'll tell you when I'm doing these, and on my Twitter, I post all the links. So don't forget to follow me on there. Did MC Ride say anything when the girl passed out? How was the Tyler show, Matthew? Like Action Bronson is another one of those guys. Like his music is pretty cool. I think he's a good rapper, but his visuals, it's like I have to see him. Like I had to see him cooking or doing some like ridiculous shit. Like the visual component is so important for him, I think. I think this new Beach House album is gonna be sick, man. So excited for this shit. Yeah, so MCUI didn't interact with the crowd at all. Shellac says he bends and looks at people rapping every lyric and raps with them, but he's in his own zone. Mr. Looney says, I'm surprised you're not doing anything for the fourth, Dom. It's only one. Yeah, to be honest with you, I just want to work today. Yeah. Depression Cherry. Yeah, Urban Buddha, I do care about Metal Gear. I'm probably going to get it. Probably. I'm going to see Beach House live in about 1 month. Yeah, this song grew on me. Doesn't look too bad at all. Apotheosis Jones, what's going on? He saw the Death Grip show in Toronto last night. Mikazim TPH asks, Dom, what is your favorite Beach House albums? Bloom, Teen Dream, Beach House in that order. But yeah, I suspect Depression Cherry is gonna be not as good as Bloom, but still very good. What's going on, Ivan? This started at noon. If you followed me on Facebook and paid attention, you'd see it. It's hard to transition from Beach House sonically to some uh, energetic hip hop music. Yeah, man. Beach House, Future Islands, and Dan Deacon. Oh man. Yeah, I don't like the first verse in this either. Matt, do you want to freestyle? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I live in Jurassic Park. I ain't no Mark. My dick looks like a fart. I don't know what a Fark is, but I know what a mark is. That's you. I kill you and your boo, too. And I'll take a doo-doo. Oh my god. Yuck. Those smelly. Those bars are just smelly. Yuck. I'm done. I know what a mark is. That's you. I'll fuck you and your boo too. That ain't gay, because I don't play. I'm gonna hit you with that tray. And when I say tray, I mean cookie tray, not a gun. Bars, homie. Bars. My dick looks like a fart. What the fuck is a fart? Oh my god. I always do that voice. I don't know why. I always do that voice. All right, all right. Settle down, gentlemen. We're about to end. About to end this stream. Thank you guys for showing up as usual. Hope you have a great holiday if you're in the U.S. If you're not in the U.S., I hope you have a good day. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Don't forget to click like for whatever that's worth. Oh, I got to name this episode. Goddamn. Name it Fark. All right. Y'all take it easy. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Oh, new Double D's. Go listen to Double D's. It's out right now. Dom Diggs is coming up in maybe 2 hours. So, yeah. Bada bing. See you.